Hey guys, so I'm back with a video. This is going to be my video basically discussing why I am leaving the Hobonichi Techo forever. Pretty much it just boils down to the fact that I cannot do a page a day. It is honestly the most challenging thing ever. I thought because if I bought the A6, it would be such a small platform, I would be able to do it. But in all honesty, big platform or small platform, I honestly, I am very busy. I work a traditional job, so it's basically 8.5 hours in the lab. I commute 30 minutes every day to work there and back, which is honestly pretty good because I know some people's commute is freaking crazy long. So I'm not complaining about my commute. I'm not complaining about my job. I'm just saying between working my full-time job, traveling, working out after work, I don't understand how people can commit to doing this every day. It's great. Again, it's just for me personally, one page a day is just this little page, which honestly is not that big. I don't have time to fill this up or to go in here every other day. I just can't deal with it. It's very stressful. Looking back and you're like behind a week, you're like, oh my God, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm kind of giving this why I am giving this up is because of the weekly commitment to it. But just have the time, and in all honesty, I don't like a daily glance. When I was looking back on it, I don't really like a daily glance. I like to look at, when I look back on my journals, like these journals, my Midori's, my traveler notebook journals, I really like a weekly glance. I started getting to the weekly viewpoints when I was doing my traveler's notebook, which I'll show you here. So these are like my histories with the weekly glance. I used to have the Hobonichi Techo, which was really fun. It's too small for me now, in honesty. It's kind of funny as I complain about it. I can see myself going back to a Hobonichi weeks. Like this, to me, I can for sure see myself going back to this. Maybe for 2020. But what I cannot see myself going back to is the actual traditional, like the original Hobonichi where it's a page a day. That's just too much. I did like this. Like I said, going back and looking at my pages every week. To me, this was really fun to do this. And again, I picked this up with my Midori traveler's notebook. This was really fun for me to do too. Again, it's just like a weekly glance. That was really fun for me to do. That was fun. And when I got to my Midori MD notebook, this was really great. I really enjoyed looking at this, like working with this as a weekly and kind of coming through here and going, week 47, week 48, week 50. That to me was really great. Like when I look back on here, I like seeing that week 51, the weekly thing. That to me is great, and I love that about that. So a day-to-day glance, I just don't see myself when I go back on it and look at it, I just don't appreciating it as much or anything like that. I will show you a quick flip through of how I was using it. So this is, as you open it, this is just a pack of clear stickers. I was going to put a quote on there, but I just towards the end, I just kind of says, oh, it's fine. I'll just put the stickers on here. It's really fun. It's kind of like springy anyways. And this is just, this is really fun. This is the idea from Little Raven Ink, your washi tape collector with the monster. Super cute. Just have this sticker up here. I was using trackers. Obviously, I'm not very good with tracking. And here's my monthly glances. And then we get to the weeklies. And it was fine at first. Like I said, I didn't really put so much pressure on myself. If I would miss a day, I would just kind of just covered up that little box. So again, and then here I would do my note section, because what I liked about my Midori MDs is I would have this little back page here, and these 20 back pages were just for like random notes, and so I didn't have that in here, and so I just kind of started throwing my notes in here. which was kind of, in the beginning was fine, but I actually had to start referring to these notes, and it was a hassle trying to look back where I had put my notes at, because here was just like in the back of these books, so it was really easy for me to look back on. But then here, I had a lot of injuries this year so far. We're only 4 months in. We're only 4 months into this year, and I've already had 3 pretty big injuries, unfortunately. So I had to kind of go back and see what was going on here. And I started doing these like weekly layouts because I really want to start tracking my exercises. Again, my injury reports, and again, see, I just started covering up this section right here, putting in my weeks, because again, I felt like a need to do the weeks. This is kind of where I decided to stop. I was like, I'm done. I can't. I gave it 3 good months. I gave the Hobonichi 3 good months of effort, but in the end, it's just kind of, I wasted my money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fill these up. I can lie and say, oh, I can go back and, you know, use a whiteout to cover this up, which, you know, you definitely could. And myself doing that, I'm not saying I'm not going to possibly, but I'm not gonna put that pressure on me. So the main reason why I'm leaving this is, one, I don't have the time to commit to doing it every day. I do spend, when I'm not at work, Monday through Friday, I do spend 2 to 4 hours working out every day. So that's kind of where I put my time. You know, you basically make time for what's important to you. And obviously my health is important to me, so I will do that over Hobonichi or like journaling. And that's kind of what I liked about this, is because I pretty much can go back. So on days where I only exercise 2 hours, I can kind of go and backfill and fill these weekly pages up more. You know, I have more freedom essentially to do what I wanted with these blank pages. And so, and I miss that about the Hobonichi. I really do miss that. I mean, about having these empty, basically an empty true definition bullet journal where you make it work for you. You make the booklet work for you, not you work for the booklet. I do think I did a good job filling the pages, but that's what I was doing. I was filling the pages kind of with like useless information, or not so much meaningful information, and that's to me not where I wanted to spend my time. You know, if I want to put something that's useless, I want to have fun putting it in there, but I did feel like I was being forced to do this every day, and I just don't like that feeling at all. Pretty much why I am stopping the Hobonichi Techo, the daily edition. This one, like I said, I could envision myself going back to the weeks, but definitely not this format. Dailies are not for me. I'm too busy, in honesty, and I choose to put my time elsewhere, somewhere else. It's a great format for some people. I definitely see the appeal of it. So, you know, if it's for you, it's for you, but it's definitely not for me. I did have fun with it for the first month and a half, I want to say, but then I kind of quickly found out that this was not going to work for me for the year. So, I am moving into the, and excuse me, I'm not going to say that's right, the Jubu Techo. I decided this is going to be more for me. I'm going to have a separate video showing you guys all about this. It will come up probably a week after this one, a week or two after this one, because I'm going to fill this a little bit, play with this for a little bit, and then kind of pop up and give my reviews of the paper, the quality in here and everything like that, my setup and everything like that. So definitely take a look, keep an eye out for this video. Subscribe if you want to make sure you don't miss it. Oh, it kind of sucks though, because the ribbons on here are already pulling apart, and I literally just opened this up, like literally just opened that up. I am going to be selling the second half of this book. It's from the July to December of 2019. If you do want to try it out yourself, you know, I think it will be a great cheaper alternative if you're one of those people who do want to try out the Hobonichi, aren't sure if you're like me, that are going to be able to commit to the daily commitment that the Hobonichi kind of pushes you towards, but you want to try it out for a cheaper version. Definitely message me. I'm not sure if that's something that you're interested in. Message me, we can get chatting, because yeah, like I said, it's definitely, I definitely see the appeal of the Hobonichi for some people, and but if you're, like I said, it's definitely a cheaper way if you're interested in trying it out yourself before committing to the full year. It'll be a 6-month commitment that you'll be doing. But yeah, I did forget to mention that I did cut off my little loop pin. If you notice that, the 2 loop pins did not work for me. I didn't like it. Like, it just wasn't really easy to put the 2 pins through it. And I have my little lasso that I actually like a lot. And it would just get in the way. I didn't like it a lot. So I just chopped it off right here, if you can kind of tell. But yes, that is my thoughts of the Hobonichi. I hope I articulated myself okay enough for you to understand why I'm giving it up. And why, some people, I do see the appeal, why some people would like it. I hope you found this video useful. And thank you for watching. Bye now.